Hey y'all, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have a look at the two Aussie IndieCon exclusive polishes from Femme Fatale Cosmetics. These are available on their website right now for pre-order, so if you're interested in these, definitely run over and check them out. I will link their storefront and social media down below. These were sent to me for review, and I'll get right into it. So first up is Balefire, and this is described as a shimmering violet base packed with soft gold and bronzed micro glitters, as well as iridescent red to orange flakies. So this one is pretty sheer. I think it could work as a topper as well. With the topper, it's going to give you a lot of that gorgeous violet shimmer. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and then I'll show you how Balefire swatched on its own on my natural nail. So here's a look at that first coat. This one is nice and smooth. It's not gritty at all. There's not a lot of texture here either. So this is pretty much a quintessential Femme Fatale polish. When I think of Femme Fatale, this is the kind of finish that I envision. So I'll go ahead and show you how it built up with a second coat. I am working in slightly thicker coats to help build up that opacity by adding a ton of those glitters as well as a ton of those shimmers. Two coats, it makes for a really pretty finish. I can still see quite a bit of nail line though, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how it builds up in a third coat. This third coat pretty much brings this one to complete coverage. There is a little bit of that kind of sheer opacity where you can see the nail line that makes for just a really pretty clean look. So here's a look at that completed mani at 3 coats before a glossy top coat underneath my artificial lighting. So maybe just a slight texture going on here, nothing that a good glossy top coat won't smooth right out. Here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight, and you can see all those flakies and different glitters popping through that base. This is my swatch photo under artificial lighting, and then once more at an angle in that direct sunlight. So next up is Lodestar, and Lodestar is described as a sheer, soft lilac purple packed with hollow accents, iridescent blue to green flakes, and scattered silver holographic glitters. So this one is a very bright and shiny color. I really love that teal on the purple base. As a topper, especially over black, you're going to get a ton of that teal shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and show you how it swatches on its own today. So there's a look at that brush shot, and I'll show you how Lodestar swatched on my natural nail. So here's a look at that first coat. This one is very similar to Balefire in the fact that it starts out a little bit sheer. It is very easy and nice to work with, but it does have a completely different shimmer as well as base color. So I'll show you how it builds up with a second coat. I am going in for a little bit of a thicker second coat, and this one pushes it so close to being completely opaque, especially with that very vibrant teal shimmer. I did have just a little flash of nail line, so I'm going to go ahead and let that dry and then show you how it builds up with a third and final coat. So here's a look at that third coat. I'm going in for just a nice regular coat, and this does push this one completely to full opacity. This is a gorgeous stunner and especially pretty in the direct sunlight. It's also very versatile in the fact that you could use it as a topper if you wanted to. So here's a look at that completed mani at 3 coats before a glossy top coat underneath my artificial lighting. This one does dry down fairly flush, but a good glossy top coat is going to help bring out that shimmer even more. So here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with a top coat, and this one is just outstanding, especially in that sunlight. This is my swatch photo underneath artificial lighting, and then once more at an angle again in that direct sunlight. So that wraps up my swatch and review of the AussieCon exclusive polishes. These are only going to be available for a short time, so I definitely recommend checking out the storefront. Again, I'll list that down below. I will have the Emily Damali Femme Fatale polishes coming very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. If you'd like to see more photos of these, I do have them on my blog at sloppyswatches.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at sloppyswatches. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.